Hello there. How you all doing? Beautiful day today. This is RJ TV, and welcome back to the show. Thanks for your share, thanks for your like, thanks for your comments on every show we bring up to you guys. I am Tolu Alasha, and guess who we have on the show today? Nnenna. All right, Nnenna, she's back. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine. Nice to be back here. I've
Yeah.
actually been under the weather, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Though I've also been very busy with other activities. But it's good to be back, and I miss you all, guys. Nice to be here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
indeed,
So
indeed.
today we shall be talking about street hawking in Nigeria. As we all know, street walking has been part of us. It's like a culture all over the world, especially in Africa, actually. But the very concern here is that in recent times, we've had an increased rate of street hawkers, and it has become a real concern. So we shall be looking at street walking and its culture, and perhaps some of the effect it has on people, especially Nigerians. In as much as street walking has a lot of good effects, you know, which includes the fact that it allows the people to have something to survive with.
Mm.
There are lots of negative effects to it, and that is the reason why the government actually must find solution,
Mm.
to this. Can you tell some of the negative effects that you've seen people go through as a result of having to be subjected to something that is out completely of their choice?
Well, one of the effects that is very, very common has to do with health risk. Um,
Health risk to them, to the
yeah,
hawkers, the
yeah,
street
to the
hawkers are carrying.
occurs.
Yeah.
The weather conditions can be very harsh.
Mm,
You understand? Let's even talk about the sunny weather that we have in Nigeria.
mm.
Now, you can imagine someone being under that condition for years. You know,
You see it in their body.
yeah,
They feel it.
yes, you
Mm.
can actually tell from the skin.
That
Like,
can be very traumatizing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Then other effect is
Even accidents.
accidents. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Accident. A lot of young
Accidents.
people have died because of finding themselves in the middle of the road
Hmm.
when the buses or vehicles are
Yeah,
just speeding, they don't care.
accidents, injury, and if care
Mm.
is not taken, even kidnapping.
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, those are just the few effects
Of course,
from my own
we
side.
should look about the health and safety of the people that are consuming some of those things.
Mm.
When you look at the fact that people prepare, let's say food, for example,
Mm.
we have a lot of food workers,
Mm.
in the streets around everywhere. Some of them use very dirty water,
Yeah.
unhygienic environment,
Uh-huh.
and then people patronize them,
Mm.
eat and have stomachache and
Mm.
many other health issues,
Ah,
among many other things.
and let's
You
also
know,
talk about the scam side of it, whereby you see a vendor, a hawker
Mm.
showing you two loaves of bread,
Yeah,
and by the time you buy the bread, when you get home,
you're seeing something else.
it looks like you bought.
It happened to me once, when I decided to patronize one of the street workers. No, not bad idea, really. I'm not saying this is bad. You can feel free to patronize if you must, but of course, it's just good to be very careful.
Mm.
I was going, and someone was advertising. He said coconut bread. Yeah, I was thrilled to just have a taste.
Okay.
I got it, and when I got home, I almost tear everything up. I didn't see coconut. I was
Okay.
like, my God, did this guy just scammed me? And I,
Okay.
and I remember asking him, are you
Mm-hmm.
sure there is coconut in this? He said, yes,
Mm-hmm.
buy it, and you'll see. And I was tearing and tearing open. I would see coconut maybe at the lowest bottom and everything, nothing. I said, oh my God, what a scam,
Okay. Before we move to the next agenda, please a quick advice, right? Don't try buying an iPhone 15 in
Mm,
traffic
wow.
because someone just brought it to
You
you
might
and
end up
say,
buying
you know.
phone.
So she's talking about fufu phone. Okay, so in case you don't know what that simply means, let me just brief it to you, right? So you're gonna buy an item and it looks A while you're buying it. Then when you get home, it's not even close to A. It's around Z. You understand? So just be careful out there, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
of course the fact that sometimes street talking creates nuisance,
mm,
around, especially in the urban area,
mm,
and as well as affect the aesthetics, of a city that's meant to be lovely.
mm,
But all the same, these are some of the things that I believe the government can look into.
mm,
One of the other effects, of course, is the fact that a lot of people criminals hide under the disguise of being hawkers to perpetrate evil,
mm,
to take advantage of
mm,
unsuspected onlookers, unsuspected people,
yeah,
especially at night,
mm.
to steal, even kill if these passers-by don't comply. And that is the reason why a lot of good balance needs to be created, to be able to manage this challenge. So now finally, let's talk about the solution. What do you think the government can do to bring solution to the problem of hawking in Nigeria, especially the rate at which we have it? Perhaps we can eradicate completely, but there can be some level of management to it, to be able to manage it to a good level.
Okay, so um, based on individuals, you should
Yeah.
have different solutions, right? But
Mm,
what's coming to my own mind would be the government should try and go back to implement most of those regulations that has been in place, right?
mm,
Let it be fair in the sense that if you're not creating an enabling environment for activities to thrive,
mm,
then if you're going to bring a law to regulate this thing, let it be fair in a way whereby it doesn't take those people who are trying to be busy
mm.
out of being busy. In
Okay.
what sense? You can decide as a government to say, okay, you know what, anything from 6 p.m. or anything
Mm,
from 7 p.m., no more street hawking.
okay.
You understand? This, to a large extent, will limit some of the disadvantages or effects that occurs during 6 p.m. down to night.
Where the criminals take
You
advantage of the
understand? So
situation, yeah.
these are one, two ways. Then definitely, we need to industrialize. We can't we just need to be productive.
Hmm.
You understand? Imagine now you say you have maybe a an aluminium steel company in Lagos, for example.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's going to employ nothing less than 1,000 people, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Out of that 1,000 people, you have like almost 200 street hawkers cut across different areas in the states.
Hmm.
That would flood into that job creation that
Hmm.
was
That will take
created by that
advantage
will
of
take
it.
advantage of it. This
Uh-huh.
will reduce a lot of all this.
Hmm.
So the reason why we're having it in the first place is because we don't have employment opportunities and space out there. So
Hmm.
this is just the little I can say for now.
Yeah. And finally, I think the government needs to understand the real problem, the underlying problem, and that is poverty, and be able to eradicate poverty itself, not
Mm,
eradicate or ban or create not banning the problem,
mm,
but solving the underlying problem. The government must be able to, profile create some level of profiling of the workers
mm,
to be able to determine what categories they belong into and how to solve them. And I say that number one, there are criminals that hide under the disguise of workers to perpetrate evil,
mhm,
in the society.
mhm,
The government must understand that there are such people and see how to manage them to create the good security, in the environment. The government should also be able to profile the real workers.
mm,
Now, the set of adults who have no choice but to go into hawking to survive.
mm,
They must know that these are set of people, real people that need help. And of course, the government should be also should be able to consider the children as well who go into hawking as another set of profiling because their parents or words have forced them into it. So understanding that profiling of the hawkers is very important
mhm,
will help the government know the kind of solution that they are bringing in,
mm.
to be able to eradicate, if not to reduce, if not eradicate completely, street hawking in Nigeria and give people a better chance to survive properly. So, I think that's all we'll be taking today. It's
Yeah.
been a wonderful day, Tolu.
Sorry, a quick one.
Yeah,
Guess what?
tell me.
I don't see any of this happening. So I'm sorry. I don't mean to be negative,
Mm,
but this is my country, and
mm.
I've lived in this country for so long to know. You understand? All I can say is let the orcas out there be very careful.
Tolu, I may disagree with you on that.
Okay.
Briefly,
Okay.
let's be positive and hope that the government do something. I believe that the government are making plans actually,
Mhm.
even though it seems slow, even though it seems like in recent times the government don't care. But let's be positive that something good will come out from them as they watch this show.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be positive. But in the area of okay, let's be real with ourselves. All
Hmm.
right. I'm a Nigerian. I'm not from Europe. All right. This is my country, right? And I am saying for now, I don't see the government coming anywhere near okay, creating a solution to that. All right. So this is my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion as a Nigerian. I'll just tell you, be safe out there.
Yeah, well, be safe and all will be fine.
Yeah.
So that's all we'll be taken for today. It's lovely having you around. Please continue to subscribe to our channel for more lovely topics like this. And if you've been going through anything in this period, please be strong.
Mhm.
All will be fine,
Mhm.
okay?
Mhm.
We'll be here some other time. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed. Cheers.